What is good, guys, man? Thank you for tuning back into the channel, man. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub button down below to be notified for every single video that I do drop, man. And how you know you're notified, man? And when you hit that sub button, you're going to go ahead and hit that bell. And once you hit that bell, you're going to press all. That's how you notified for every video that I do drop, man. And also go follow the Instagram. The link is down below in the description. Once we get to 100 followers, we will start dropping some awesome content on there. Listen, guys. For most of my supporters on here, y'all love the spooky, scary stories and stuff like that. But there's a tragic change in these testimony deliverance videos that I need y'all to tune in to them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all say y'all want to see testimonies. For the most part, a lot of people want to see spooky, scary stories, which I don't mind doing. But when it comes to testimonies and deliverance videos, man, I need y'all to go ahead and watch those videos and share those videos so it can reach a broader audience. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, man, she says, while growing up in New Orleans, she had a ghost encounter. As you know, New Orleans is famous for voodoo and all type of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our story, man, and see what she's talking about.
Times, here you go. Creepy New Orleans story part 3, I guess. All right, so my mom used to work for a funeral home in New Orleans, like a funeral service thing. I don't know what you call it, but it's where if your unalived family member was to transition, you would have to go to these people to get the plot, not the casket. I'm sure that you do buy a casket from her, but I mean the plot, like the little square piece of land that your family will go into. But see, here in New Orleans, we don't go into the ground. Our unalive people in New Orleans, we are all buried above ground. If you've ever been to New Orleans, did the tours, our little ghost tours or whatever like that, it's the whole thing. Like nobody is buried in the ground here because of we under sea level, so the bodies might come up. I'll do a whole nother segment on how we bury down here, but we either buried above the ground or we buried inside of a wall, literally. Child. Anyway, so she worked at this funeral place, Mount Olivet, selling plots, right? And she used to tell me all the time how she used to hear little kids playing, laughing, outside having a good time all the time. Okay, that might sound normal because people come visit their family members at their graveyard sightings all the time. That's a normal thing everywhere, right? Come give your family flowers or sit and talk to them or sit and maybe grieve or cry, whatever, like that. Maybe that's what she was hearing. No. So she said that this is how she knew this is what stamped it for her. So she would hear these kids playing and laughing, just sounded like a bunch of kids was playing. Now now one day, well, a couple of days, but I'm just saying this one day which stamped it in her head. She was working late at night, like working late hours. No kids should be outside playing, right? Nobody should be visiting their family members this late if you under a certain age, right? So why the hell is she hearing kids playing? This is a true story, y'all. I cannot make this up. I wish I had my mama sitting right here to tell y'all this shit because it gave me goosebumps when she told me the last time she told me. It gave me goosebumps all over my arms because I know she wasn't lying. Why the fuck would she lie to me? It's just me and her. But I might have her redo the story time, but just listen. So when she was working late at night, she was still hearing them fucking kids playing and laughing and running all around. And then so she goes outside to look around and she don't see nobody visiting nobody. She don't see no flowers being brought. She don't see nobody sitting by the grave sightings, nothing, no kids at all. And when she used to hear the kids playing in the daytime, she assumed it was the building across the street from the place. Now this is in Gentilly. I think this is in Gentilly next to the by Dillard College, close over there by Dillard. Dillard's, yeah, I think that's Dillard's College. But somewhere over there is this funeral place that she worked at where she sold properties. Okay, now across the street from that place is a building. I believe is a library now, but I don't think it always was. But she used to assume that it was the library where she was hearing the kids play at. Why would kids be playing in the library? You're supposed to be quiet in the library. But I guess she thought her mom was playing tricks on her, so she just went with that for the longest time. And then another thing, mom, why would kids be playing at the library? You're supposed to be quiet. And two, why would you be able to hear that shit way through the walls of your building? Anyways, y'all, that's what she thought it was until that night. Like I told y'all, when she was working late and she heard them damn kids playing, skinning and grinning and having a good time. And yeah, that's when she put two and two together that it's ghosts. It's got to be souls of kids that may have passed away that live on the grounds, because she would hear them all the time, but there was no small children around that night. And all the times that she heard it in the daytime, or when she would be showing, because she would have to like show, it's so weird, y'all. Like in New Orleans, like you can get buried in a wall. You can put your whole family in a wall, like a generation of your family in a wall, and they'll stack the bodies on top of each other. I'm gonna do a whole nother uh part on this, but you can put a generation into one plot. So when she would sell this thing, she would have to give them a tour. Okay, this is where your family is going to be. Let's just stay right here in this. Well, this is where your family member is going to be in this wall. So she would have to walk them around and show them, and she would hear the kids playing, but it wouldn't be no kids playing. Why would kids be playing at something like this? It was never no kids. But when you encounter some shit like this, you try to, in your mind, you're going to try to make this shit make sense because it's so out of the ordinary, y'all. So that's what she was doing until the nighttime, and it clicked. Okay, let's fast forward. So she one time told me that she talked to the groundsman that worked at the cemetery. Okay. And the groundsmen, I mean, like those are the men who like deal with the body after the funeral. Like they take you and either put you on the ground, seal up the casket area, whatever you want to call it, and they deal with your remains and stuff like that. So she talked to them and asked them, do they be hearing kids playing all the time? They told her, yeah, we hear all type of stuff. And they also told her that she will be shocked at the type of stuff that they see out there. Hmm. They told her that, and they sent chill bumps up my fucking spine. Like New Orleans is a weird place, y'all. It's a cool place. It's no place like New Orleans in the whole world. Not just the USA. It's no place like this place on the planet. You just gotta be here to understand what I'm saying. But I'm trying to explain it and tell a story as best as I can for y'all. But that's a creepy ass story. Like, and I'm like, Ma, why you think like they always used to play? And she used to be like, I mean, she would tell me like, I think they was unalived as kids, and they souls is trapped as kids.
Y'all tell me exactly what y'all think, man, because I have heard a lot of these stories about people that's passing and then they seeing a replication of somebody that they know or going to a grave site. Because I think, listen, everybody's titled to their own opinion, man, but the way I was raised, that to believe is that when you go, either you go up there or you go down here. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a spirit lurking around your house or whatever, it's considered demonic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all comment down below exactly what y'all think, man. But that is kind of crazy. That is kind of spooky. That is kind of scary. That her mom would go outside and they lived around the graveyard, and she heard kids laughing and playing outside, and she didn't see anybody. So that is kind of spooky. But y'all comment down below and get y'all input on this, man. And listen, man, at the end of my videos, I always say stay inspired, stay motivated, stay grinding to the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.